It's time for my weekly video. Today I'm going to talk about veteran service organizations and why we as veterans should join them. First, there's numerous organizations out there. American Legion, VFW, Disabled American Veterans, Order of the Purple Hearts, Vietnam Vets of America. There's well over 100 probably. And I hear people say all the time that they don't join these organizations because either they're not joiners, or because they don't want to get involved, or because the American Legion and VFW have nothing for me because they're just smoky old pool rooms. Well, let me tell you, I didn't join the American Legion post where I lived when I first retired because I was disrespected by the World War II veterans that hung out in there. And it was full of cigar smoke, and people sat around and drank beer and told war stories. Well, if you weren't part of that crew, you weren't welcome there. So I just didn't join. Now, almost 20 years later, I know that I can change that if I don't like it. But in order to change it, I have to get involved. And that's what my intent is, okay? I will be joining this year all three of the major ones, VFW, American Legion, and DAV, okay? So I will be joining all three of those this year. You can hold me to that. And when I speak about each one, I will show you my membership card, okay? But if you don't like what you see, you can join and make a change. These organizations who have historically fought in Congress and in state legislatures for our benefits and ensuring that veterans get what we were told we were going to get are beginning to die because of the attitude that I just expressed. Well, you can make those changes. The VFW post here in Baker, Louisiana is actually a very strong post, and they've got a lot of good people in it and a lot of younger veterans. And those younger veterans are changing the attitudes, okay? Now, as to you females, and all you stupid males out there that are full of testosterone, keep in mind, those women that are members are also your sisters. And I know I've heard some stories from females, veterans, about why they don't join. Well, we need to change that. We need every veteran involved in those organizations because those are the organizations that that lobby and fight for what we were told we would get. So join one. It doesn't cost that much, okay? I was just looking at the DAV, and for me, at my age, to become a life member is $250. That's hardly anything, okay? But get involved, join the organizations, and if you don't like a particular post or you don't have time to make post meetings or whatever, at least join the organization and be a member at large. Then that way you don't have the post dues and you don't have to be involved with the specific post. But these posts support veterans and they actually do outreach to communities and assist veterans in need. And they can't do it without us. Those organizations were started by and for us. Let's take advantage of them. Join them. Do something besides sit on your butt. Y'all have a great week.